London, one of the world's most famous and influential cities. Not only is it an epicenter for commerce and business in Europe, but it is also home to some of Europe's most famous football clubs. Arsenal, Chelsea, Tottenham, West Ham, Cambridge United. But what if all 7 of London's Premier League clubs entered into a pact to develop a London super team? Today's FIFA 19 career mode experiment will explore just that. We will be placing the best players from Arsenal, Tottenham, Chelsea, Fulham, West Ham, Watford and Crystal Palace into the same team, the London super team. And we'll be seeing what happens if they are all together, how the Premier League changes. In this case, it's going to be Fulham that is going to be the London super team because obviously, no, it's that side. I'm a Fulham fan and we all know Fulham's the best team in London. G'day guys, how's it going? It is JarradHD here. Welcome back to a FIFA 19 experiment. Another FIFA 19 experiment, as you guys will see, going across here to Fulham, taking them over and seeing how a London super team will do. And I mean, if we're going along the Fulham theme and the best players from London, why not go with the best manager in London, and that is Claudio Ranieri. But if you guys do go on to enjoy today's video, make sure you leave a like on the video. Also, make sure if you are new around here, that you bloody scorpion kick that subscribe button down below. For fuck's sake, Jared, did I put Claudio Ranieri as the first name and not change the last name to manager? Well, we'll roll with the punches. Also, you guys might notice I've got a new backdrop in my videos. That's because I've just moved into my own apartment, so a lot more content coming your way. I've also started streaming over on Twitch a lot more because I finally have good internet, so make sure you go follow me there. But I want to know from you guys, what should I put in the background of my videos? I want to make the background look nice, so at the moment I've just got a few flags and soundproofing stuff and my YouTube plaque there, so let me know. So this is the side I have gone with. It's nothing subjective, it is just purely overall from the best London teams, although one of them, which you'll see later, is a little bit subjective, and if you've seen my videos in the past and you know about my favourite players, you won't be surprised. But for goalkeeper, we have gone for Hugo Lloris from Tottenham. And I'm also playing, obviously, a 4-4-2 flat formation. Then at left back, I have gone for Marcus Alonso, of course, coming from Chelsea. We have a Tottenham centre-back pairing. Some would argue the best centre-back pairing in the league. Not the best centre-backs, but the best centre-back pairing. Because if you were talking about the best centre-back in the league, I'm pretty sure a lot of people would put Virgil van Dijk down at that. But Vertonghen and Toby Alderweireld are the 2 centre-backs in the club, both from Tottenham. And then another Chelsea defender, it is going to be Cesar Azpilicueta, who's going to be our right back. Hey guys, just quickly, I want to say a big thank you to OneFootball for sponsoring today's video. As you guys know, I'm a big fan of OneFootball. I use them for everything related to football, whether that is news, whether that is transfer gossip, injuries, squad updates, everything. I am all over it with OneFootball. And I mean, obviously, we've just entered into December, which means one thing. The transfer window is now only weeks away. So if you've been looking for an excuse to get on board with OneFootball, this is the perfect time. They are going to be all over it when it comes to transfer gossip. So if you guys are interested in downloading the free app, make sure you click the link in the description to go ahead and download it on both iOS or the Android store. Once again, a big thank you to OneFootball for sponsoring today's video, and let's get back into today's video. A lot of Chelsea in this club. I think that shows how good they are in real life, but Hazard is at the left mid spot. I've pushed him up a little bit though, as you can see, playing him at left wing, so it helps him out the best. So Hazard up there with one of the best players in the league at the moment. He is playing in the left wing / left mid spot. He's partnered up with his Chelsea teammate in N'Golo Kante, and I mean, we all it's impossible to hate Kante, man. Have you seen all those videos of him, like when he missed his train? When he missed his train and he went and played FIFA and had dinner with some fans and just being so kind in the streets in France and in London and all this stuff. Gotta love N'Golo Kante. He's going to be in the centre midfield there for us. hopefully he performs in the simulations as good as he has in FIFA actually, because I have this guy in my Ultimate Team squad, and yeah, he's an absolute freak. Christian Eriksen is going to be our central midfielder there, our other center midfielder. Actually, what I should do, I should put Eriksen at center attacking mid, and then put Kante at center defensive mid. Let's just change this up a little bit. This makes a lot more sense. I'll do it off screen, but you guys can play more of a 4-1-2-1-2 formation. So center defensive midfield there, and it won't let us put it. I'll sort it out in a bit. There we go. We got it sorted. So Eriksen is going to play at center attacking mid. Then another Chelsea player here. It is going to be Willian, the Brazilian right midfielder, right winger. We're playing him right wing here. He's going to come in the right wing spot. The Hurricane himself, Harry Kane, he is in there, the striker, and then joined up with Aubameyang, who's currently having an incredible season for Arsenal. Scored those goals in the North London derby last weekend. So it's a bit of a North London derby front two. So what a striker pairing that's going to be. I definitely don't think we're going to be lacking in the goals department. So that's the starting 11. Definitely a starting 11 to be reckoned with. Definitely would have rathered certain positions that we could have tapped into other regions, but it's all London, so we'll take what we're given. Now, as we get to the bench, I've just gone and put like backup goalkeepers, backup defenders, every position, try to put a decent little mix in here. So the bench goalkeeper is going to be Bernd Leno from Arsenal, joined by his fellow Arsenal defender. It is going to be Socrates. Davinson Sanchez, the Tottenham centre-back, joining us there on the bench, along with Mesut Özil, who's 86 rated. Realistically, I probably could have put him instead of Willian, but I wanted to go with players like more true to their actual positions. Then we're going to have Dele Alli on the bench, along with Heung-min Son and Lacazette. So it's entirely a Tottenham and Arsenal bench. That is mental. All right, getting into the reserves now. Our third string goalkeeper is going to be Kepa Arrizabalaga. The Spaniard is in our third spot. Trippier, the Tottenham right back, he's going to be jumping in there. Then David Luiz and Squadran Mustafi finally got some players in Kepa and David Luiz that aren't from Arsenal and Tottenham. But David Luiz in there, 83 rated, along with Squadran Mustafi. As we move down another line here, it's going to be another Tottenham player. It is going to be Ben Davies. Also, yes, I know you might have seen my microphone popping up and down all throughout the video. Normally, I have it on a stand over here or up here, but my desk, since I moved, can't hold the microphone stand. It snaps off. I've had issues during videos, but I'll get a new desk soon, so that'll be sorted soon. So yeah, Ben Davies in that left back spot, backup left back. Then another Chelsea player, it is going to be Cesc Fabregas. He's joined by his Chelsea teammate, the new recruit, Jorginho from Napoli, now at Chelsea. And then Moussa Dembele, back at Fulham, back in black and white. God, I'm sad that we let him. We've let some good players go, haven't we? So yeah, Moussa Dembele, the Belgian from Spurs, in that midfield spot. Coming down again, we do have our first West Ham player. Like, I felt kind of bad because this squad has been all Chelsea, all Arsenal, all Tottenham for the most part. Finally get somebody else. It's going to be Felipe Anderson. Again, another player I've used in Ultimate Team a fair bit. Used his second inform card if you're familiar with that game mode. And he's absolutely incredible there. He's joined by Lucas Moura, someone that I would have loved to put in starting 11, but overall wise, Willian took the cake there. And then our first Crystal Palace player, Wilf Zaha, the Ivorian, is going to be in there at centre forward. He is going to be in our reserves. And then we move on to the strikers now. Our second last player, Olivier Giroud, the Frenchman, in there from Chelsea. And the final player, you guys have got to expect it. If you've seen my videos, obviously I'm a Fulham fan. That's right, I got to get used to pointing the other way. I'm not good at that, but obviously a Fulham fan. Mitrovic is my favourite Fulham player at the moment, so had to put Mitro in there and had to get a little bit of Fulham representation. I just realised I haven't put any Watford players in there. Oh dear. Sorry Watford fans, but it's a London super team and your players just didn't cut it overall wise. I think there's some players, ability wise, that would get in there, but overall wise, it's all subjective. Wait, no, it's not. It's not subjective. It's all based on the overalls except for Mitro. So sorry, Watford fans. I apologise. So how will this super team, this London super team do? The big thing, there's three questions I am going to ask. Firstly, can we win the Premier League? Like, how are we going to go as a London super club? Number 2, how are we going to compare against the other big clubs? Like, obviously, your Manchester Uniteds, your Liverpools, your Man Cities haven't had any players touched. So, how are we going to compare against them? And then number 3, how are the other London clubs going to do? So what I've done is, like, all the Fulham players besides Mitro, I've spread them out evenly to the clubs we took from. How are, like, your Chelseas, your Arsenals, all these sort of clubs going to do now? But we will go across to the calendar here. We're going to simulate to the halfway point of the season and see how this Fulham side, how this London super team is going to be going at the halfway point. Okay, so this is really proving interesting. So my theories are kind of proving true. We're proven to be one of the premier teams in the Premier League. We sit in second spot, 8 points behind Everton of all sides, which is interesting. Manchester United's up there, West Ham's up there, which is interesting again. Liverpool, Wolves, all the sides that aren't London-based really. A lot of those London sides, like we get to Chelsea and Spurs in the middle there. Man City doing poorly. Arsenal in 14th. Watford struggling, and then Crystal Palace. They lose Zaha and they lose their ability to win. They sit bottom at the moment, so definitely interesting halfway through. Our big goal needs to be making sure, or trying to see, it's not really a goal, it's just I'm interested to see if we can overtake Everton and win the Premier League title. So we have actually dropped off at the end of this season. We finished the Premier League season in 3rd position. Manchester United overtake us and Everton and win the Premier League title, which I'm not surprised about. I mean, the only London side I can even see in that top 8 is West Ham. So, yeah, we didn't win the Premier League title, but it was the big sides like Man United coming out and getting the wins. And no London sides really doing that well. Let's scroll down and see. So Chelsea appear at 10th. Watford pick up and get to 11th. Arsenal at 12th. Palace get out of the drop zone. Tottenham! Oh my god! Tottenham finish in 20th position. Oh my god. Tottenham have been relegated. To be fair, they lost probably the most players out of everybody. Tottenham have been relegated. Oh my god. I did not expect that. Who they lose? They lose Lucas, Harry Kane, Dele Alli, Dembele, Vertonghen, Alderweireld, Lloris, Davies, Rose, Trippier. Did we lose Rose? I can't remember, but Spurs, Cardiff, Bournemouth relegated, but Spurs dead last. Oh my god. That is incredible. That's probably a bigger story than us finishing in 3rd position. I'm sure that's music to Arsenal fans' ears. Taking a look at how we performed in other tournaments, again, no London sides up until the round 6, which is the quarterfinals, which is Spurs. We were eliminated in the round of 32, I guess, by Manchester City, so a pretty big opponent. And then in the Carabao Cup, Burnley, no one in the semis. Okay, apparently they don't play quarterfinals and semi-finals. Oh yeah, they do, they just popped up then. Where did we finish? Did we get eliminated? Wow, we've done really bad in this tournament. Wow, who did we first? We got eliminated to Oh no, QPR. Our rivals, one of our rivals, eliminate us in round 2 with our London super team. And then I want to see how some of the English clubs did in the Champions League, some of the London clubs. So Spurs finished bottom of their group. Liverpool, we don't really worry about them. Man City top of their group. Are there any more English sides from London? No, they're not. They're probably in the Europa League. So, going through the Europa League groups, where did Arsenal top their group? That's interesting. Arsenal top their group. Derry City, fair enough. Arsenal top the group. Wolves. What are Wolves doing in Group H? Fair enough. Is there any more English sides in here? Where's Chelsea? Chelsea topped their group, so they both made it to the round of 32. Chelsea eliminated. And where is Arsenal? They lost on away goals, so both those sides made it to the round of 32. But fellas, that is where we are going to conclude today's experiment video. A nice little simple one, but an idea that I had and I thought would be pretty cool to explore. Let me know if you have any other video ideas like this. I'm always open to taking viewer-suggested ideas and turning them into cool little ideas, working on a few ideas in the background that you guys have submitted to me. So look out for those in the coming days to weeks. But lads, if you enjoyed this experiment video, make sure you leave a like on the video. Also make sure that if you are new around here, you bloody scorpion kick that subscribe button down below. Make sure you check out my socials, my Twitch, all that good stuff. But most importantly, I hope you have a fantastic day. It has been JarradHD here. I am out. Peace.